going on, guys? Happy Mobility Sunday. For today, we're going to have a similar flow to what we did last week, except we're going to include a little more upper body towards the end. So for each, I'm just going to demo one set, but again, feel free to pause the video anytime, and it's intended to be done for 2 sets. You can also feel free to steal any of these combinations and include them before workout, after workout, predominantly if you're super sore. All right, so we're going to start off in the similar way that we did last week with general body rotation. So we're going to start with our neck first. So let's just relax the shoulders, keep your feet under your hips, and tuck the chin down. I'm going to pull my right ear to right shoulder, bring my head up and around, left ear to left shoulder. That's 1 rep. I'm going to go ahead and do that for 5 reps per direction. Rep 2, starting rep 3. This actually feels really good for me right now, guys. Rep 4. 1 more, and 5. Once your head comes down with the chin touching the chest, I'm going to go ahead and reverse. Left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, come down. This is rep 1. Going ahead for rep number 2. Rep number 3. 4 and 5. All right, from here we're going to move on to the shoulders. Go ahead and move those shoulders forward. 5 reps. This is rep 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, let's bring over unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to go ahead and cross our arms across our chest and begin to do our trunk rotations. Lean forward, tilting over to the left. Rep 1. Breathe in. 2. We're going to go ahead and do 5 reps per side. There's the thing. 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, let's go ahead and move our hips over to the left and to the right. Rep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go ahead and do some little twists. So pivot off the back leg, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and start our first major movement, 10 reps. We're going to go ahead and do a wide-legged toe touch, except instead of reaching for the ground, we're going to reach for our foot. So let's reach on down towards the right, open up our chest, and reach up to the sky. That's 1. Over to the left, overhead. 2, down to the right, overhead. 3, left, overhead. 4, right, overhead. 5, left, overhead. 6, right, overhead. 7, left, overhead. 8, right, overhead. 9, and left, overhead, and 10. From here, we're going to enter that half kneel position. To start, we're going to kick our left leg over, toe pointed. Same sideline leg abductions, except we're going to go ahead and do 10 reps this time per side. So push those hips back towards those heels. Pull yourself back with your hands. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to go ahead and transition through this tabletop. Right leg extended. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. All right, for this next piece, we're gonna do something called a scorpion. I'm gonna show you guys the side angle here. With the scorpion, guys, or wagtail, whichever one. We're gonna bring our legs up, then move them over to the side, and then over to the other side. When we get both left and right, that's gonna constitute 1 rep. So we're gonna do 10 reps, really 20 total. So let's go ahead, keep those knees down. Once we're done with all 20, we're gonna immediately go into up dog, down dog for 5 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep that strong core. 7, push those palms to the ground. 8, 9, 10, and up dog, down dog. That's rep 1. Roll it back forward, up dog, down dog. Rep 2, roll it back forward, and 3, back forward, and 4. 1 more, and 5. All right. From here, we're gonna enter a bottom of a squat, and we're gonna hold a knee press out for 20 seconds. So let's get those feet out, toes pointed out, and drop on down. 20 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, and push that left knee out. 20 seconds here. If you have trouble doing this all the way, just use your elbow to get that knee as far as you can. You have 10 seconds before we switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 20 seconds, other side. We got 15 seconds remaining here. Do your best to keep that knee pressed on out. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and open up those hips, stand on up. All right, so for our first triplet, we're gonna do 5 inchworms, 5 plank squats, and then we're gonna hold a Cossack squat in each direction. Okay, so for this, again guys, I'm only gonna do 1 set. Feel free to follow, stop the video and do 2 sets once we're done with the 3rd movement. Excuse me, so with the inchworm here, we're gonna start off with those feet underneath our hips. So hips, feet, you're lined up. You're gonna go a little closer together, that's fine. If your hips are a little tight today, go wider, not a big deal. We're not gonna do any push-up, we're not gonna do any variation, we're just going to simply walk it out and have our feet follow through. So reach down for those toes, and slowly walk those hands out past a push-up position, and then tiptoe those feet into your hands. This is rep 1. I'm staying hinged on down. If you can continue walking forward at home, do so without turning around. Walk it out. Rep 2. Notice how I'm taking my time, tiptoeing my feet in. I'm not rushing the movement, trying to get my feet to meet my hands. Go ahead for rep 3. If you can't do that, then do your best. Sometimes it helps to take a wider stance as you walk it towards your hands. This is rep 3. I'm going to turn around. Go ahead for rep number 4. Tiptoeing it in. Just getting my heart rate up, guys. 1 more. Rep number 5. Slowly bring it up. And from here, we're gonna do our can squat. So let's get those feet underneath our shoulders, toes pointed out. I'm gonna get my hands behind my head as I push my hips back, getting a nice hamstring stretch, deep squat. Rep 1, reverse it, hips go up, full stand. Let's go down for rep number 2. And 3. Rep 4. 1 more. And 5. Awesome. Next movement, the setup will be your Cossack squat. If you have trouble doing this, guys, you're just going to hold a side lunge. Otherwise, it's going to differ because you're going to start with your feet already. Why? We're going to move those hips back and over to a deep squat. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds starting now. Get as low as you can. Focus on the strength of that front quad. Keep that opposite toe pointed up. We got 10 more seconds. You just feel a nice joint across your hamstring. Go ahead and switch to the other side. 20 seconds, other side. Got 10 more seconds, and then we'll move on to the second piece. 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. From here, we're going to move on to our upper body. Again, feel free to pause the video now and repeat that for one more set. Otherwise, we're going to move on to our cow, pet camel. 10 reps. So, strong tabletop position here. We're going to exhale out. As we exhale, bring that chin to your chest, push it through the floor. Inhale as you arch the spine, look straight ahead. That's 1. Going ahead for rep number 2. Inhale it in. What I want you guys to visualize is rolling one spine over the other, nice and slow. Pretend they're just straight, pulling your upper back to the side as you round out your chin to your chest. This is rep number 3. Going for rep number 4. Feel free to work at your own pace here, guys. And rep number 5. And then rep number 6. And then rep number 7. Rep number 8. Number 9. And 10. All right, I'm going to continue in that tabletop position, and I'm going to work towards my thoracic rotation. However, we're going to hit this a little different this time. So I'm going to bring my right hand behind my head, bring my hips back into that child's pose. Left arm replaces where my hand was, and now that right hand, instead of going behind my head, I'm going to get it behind my back. So I'm going to bring that shoulder down to the ground and then twist away. From here, that's rep 1. I'm going to actually drop to my forearms and do the same thing. 2. And 3. And 4. 5. We're doing 10 reps, guys. Apologies. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Push back up, roll it forward, shake it off. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Right hand is going to replace where the left was. Left hand goes behind your head, behind your back. Child's pose with your hips going to your heels. From here, we're going to bring that shoulder down for that first rep and then drop to your forearms for the remainder 9. And 2. 3. Think of pushing off that forearm to open up that chest. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right. Come back up. And we have one final piece for this triplet. We're going to enter our half kneeling position. We're going to do a little windmill action, guys. So with the windmill, we're going to basically do the runner's lunge twist. We're going to try to get the forearm down to the ground. So starting position is here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open that up. That's rep 1. That left hand is going to go down to the ground. Open that up. That's rep 2. If you have trouble doing this, guys, just stick to the regular runner's lunge position and keeping that hand extended. But feel free to follow along. We're going to go ahead and do this for 3 more reps. 3. 4. And 5. Let's go ahead and walk it back up and switch. Right foot on the outside of your right hand. We're going to go ahead and bring that left forearm down. And 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. All right. And And thus, guys, we can pause the video, go ahead and repeat that for one more set. We are going to finish off by holding a pigeon pose, double pigeon pose for both sides. So let's go ahead and bring that right foot on top of the left knee. If you have trouble doing this, guys, work to where your mobility allows you to get to. You can place that foot in front of that knee instead. And we're gonna go ahead and walk it forward. I'm gonna start that in 3, 2, 1, and drop. We're gonna hold here for 90 seconds. If you want to hold longer, I would hold up to 3 minutes. Slowly getting your head as low as you comfortably can. Comfortably is a subjective word, all right? And then feel free to switch at your own pace. If you find yourself beginning to panic, let's go ahead and try to steady that breath, steady those thoughts. We have 30 more seconds before we roll it up and switch to the other side. Ten seconds, 20 seconds, excuse me. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, walk it back up and switch to the other side. Same deal, 90 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. You have 30 more seconds remaining, guys. Remember, continue moving with that breath. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk it back up. And with that, we are done for today. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, then please post in the comments below or go ahead and shoot me an email. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Until next time.